I raised up in a Bedouin setup in my country. I went to a school called Khalwa, and Khalwa is when you memorized the Quran. When I was 6 years old, I memorized 2 parts in the Quran. My upbringing, I just prayed the 5 prayer. I want to be an imam. Allah was everything to me. The first time I heard about Christian, I thought Christian are finished. They're not existed anymore. The first things I heard about Christian, they're going to be the wood of the fire in hell. A friend of mine at the university, he started to tell me about Christ, and I keep rejected him. And one time I beat him up. Your Christ is not like our Christ. You call him Allah, and he is not. Later on, I broke all my religious habit. The reason I broke, I commit a sin against Islam, and I was punished for it, and I was angry of that punishment. I was looking for forgiveness. He started to tell me about Jesus forgiving sin. I loved it. He invited me to the church, and I went, and I was so scared. I was sitting in the back of the church. He said, if this Christian start to do any weird things, I'm out of there. Different people, they start to pray about people doing bad things to them, talking about persecution. At the end of every prayer request, they ask that they may love them. I told him, why are you behaving like this? There's nothing called love. Love is only in the movies. And he opened the Bible when Jesus said, love your enemy and pray for those who persecuted you. And I never heard this teaching before. I spent all night just reading the Bible. I never read something like this before. It's easy to kill and hate, but it's difficult to love. I met an elderly lady who was a Muslim, became a Christian. From the same tribe, she was kicked out of the tribe because she became a Christian. She lifted a blanket from her leg, and all what I can see is a burning flesh sticking to her bones. And I told her what it is. She said, this when I became a Christian, they burned me alive. And I told her, are you ready to be burned for him? She said, yes, because he died for me first. And here was a turning point in my life. I went to my friend and I told him I'm ready to be a Christian. He did ask Jesus to forgive me. I did ask Jesus to come to my heart. I thought that after that prayer, something dramatically had to happen. Nothing happened. But there is one thing. I have a great peace in my heart. I used to be an angry man, and I became a very peaceful man. I have found Christ. I have found the living God. The Bible, when I read the Bible, I haven't seen a teaching like this. All what I have seen in the Quran is killing and hating. But what I have found and read in the Bible is love. How many times do you want to kill your enemy and you think that's your right? But Christ came and changed all this. He asked us to love our enemy. You memorize the Quran, you pray 5 times a day, you do your zakat, maybe you can go to Hajj, but after, what is your eternity? Nobody knows. Even Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam, he wasn't sure that if it's going or not. But in Christianity, whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. There is assurance there. This is your life, this is your eternity, and just give your life totally to him.